So we'll start off with popping the trigger on. Get your M4x12 cap screw, put that on, do it up a little bit, but then preload it forward. So when you put the bolt in, it's not actually changing the position of it. Do it up a little bit, and then put just a little bit of flex in with the Allen key so you can feel a little bit of give. That's generally about enough. Now what you do when you first start setting this thing is you do your over travels. So this has got all the over travel taken out of it. If you want to have like a preset of over travel, you can change that, and then you just feel how much travel you've got in the first stage.
Oh, that's a warner right there, yeah. And that'll fit on.
You do that
This will fit on your.
with this. This isn't majorly important, this part, but it's just
That should fit.
good to just stop that from bottoming out.
Where'd you get this?
So you can see the bottom lever and the body aren't actually touching each other.
Just in there, yeah.
Yeah, right at this point here. That's just to stop it from
Good.
engaging too early, and just not really too worried about. But once you've done those 2 points, now you can actually set the trigger as you want it.
But it is
So the
heavy,
first
though.
thing I do is I do the sear engagement, which is actually that screw there. So I cock it, I make sure it's cocked. Sometimes if you've got too much engagement, you'll have to just push that back once it's out of battery, and so that middle lever will go back over. So once you've got that in the battery position, slowly, with pressure going down, so you can either hold your thumb down or you can press down with the Allen key until that goes off, and as soon as it goes off, stop. Bring that at a waterline, so then you can take that 180 degrees back. Once that's been taken back like that, I will generally do that again, but really slowly with this, so I got more control of when it actually breaks. Then I can actually do the 180 degrees again, and I just know that that's relatively the sweet spot for the triggers here. What you do now though is you slowly bring this back. You can see the middle lever slowly coming back, and you want to give that every opportunity to hold up on that bottom lever. And if it allows that to go back and click back into battery, then that's good. Now what we do is we check the actual trigger weight. The scale's just up here. So the trigger weight is controlled by this screw back here. So that should be around about the right amount there. Check that. Do up this to your preferred amount. So you've got a bit of test the weight of it. Going off about 500, we'll add that a little bit more so you've got a bit of room to play. Going off 600. So now because we've increased a bit of the weight, we'll check that situation again, that it resets. Yep, so it's reset. Do a few slam fire checks. That's feeling good. It hasn't slam fired, it's resetting nicely, and now what we're just going to quickly check is the creep factor. So you hold down on there a little bit, or you can just hold down there and just give it a bit of a squeeze slowly, and if you can't feel any creep and it feels crisp for you, then that's good. But every time that you increase the weight, always check that that resets. Every time that you take a little bit of sear off, check that it holds a slam fire. You always need to check those two things, because you will have a misfire if it doesn't hold in the slam fire, but you'll also have a misfire if it doesn't reset, and then you go to reload and it's just going to go wham straight down and it's going to fire the round off. So you want to always check those two things.
Thank you.